My beloved children, listen closely to the words I speak to you now. Let them sink deeply into your heart and remain with you forever. Blessed are those who do not follow the voices of the wicked, who do not stand where evil finds comfort, who do not sit among those who mock. Instead, they find joy in the truth and meditate on it day and night. Such a person is like a tree rooted beside flowing rivers, bearing fruit in due season, its leaves ever green and full of life. Whatever they do flourishes, because I am with them. Do not be afraid when shadows fall, for I am your shepherd and I lead you. I bring you to peaceful meadows and calm waters where your soul is restored. Even if your steps take you through the valley of darkness and fear, know this: I am near. My hand guides, my voice comforts, my presence never leaves you. I prepare a table for you in the face of your enemies. I pour oil on your head, and your cup is filled beyond measure. My goodness and mercy will follow you every day of your life, and you will dwell in my house forever. I am your light and your salvation. Whom shall you fear? I am your fortress and your strength. When enemies rise against you, they will stumble and fall. Even if you are surrounded, do not be afraid. One thing I ask you to desire above all else: to live in my presence all the days of your life, to gaze upon my beauty and seek me in my sanctuary. In times of trouble, I will hide you under my wings. I will place you high upon a rock, and you will not be moved. Lift up your voice to me. I hear when you call. I answer with compassion. When your heart says, "Seek his face," know that I am already waiting. Do not be discouraged. Even if your mother or father abandon you, I will receive you. I will never turn away from you, for I am your Savior. I will teach you the path you should walk and lead you in safety. Though accusers rise against you with lies, remain confident, for you will see my goodness in the land of the living. Wait for me, be strong, take heart, and wait. I am your refuge, your strength, your constant help in moments of distress. Even if the earth trembles, even if the mountains fall into the sea, even if the waves roar with fury, do not be afraid. There is a river of joy in my holy place, where I dwell. That place will never fall. I am within her walls, and she shall not be moved. Nations may rage, but I lift my voice, and the earth melts. Come and see the works of my hands. I end wars. I break the bow. I shatter the spear. I burn every shield. Be still, my children. Know that I am God. I will be honored across all nations, glorified on the earth. Whoever finds shelter in me will rest under my protection. Say to your soul, "The Lord is my fortress, my God in whom I trust." I will rescue you from every hidden trap and shield you from deadly harm. You will not fear the terror that comes at night, nor the arrows flying by day. Though 1,000 may fall beside you, no harm will touch you. My angels stand guard over you. They lift you up so that your feet do not stumble. You will tread over lions and serpents. Because you love me, I will rescue you. Because you know my name, I will protect you. When you call out, I will answer. I will be with you in trouble. I will deliver you. I will honor you. I will give you long life and show you my salvation. Praise me, O your soul. Let every part of your being rejoice in my holiness. Remember all the blessings I have given you. I forgive your wrongs. I heal your sickness. I redeem your life from destruction. I crown you with love and mercy. I satisfy your soul with good things so that your strength is renewed like the eagle. I bring justice to the oppressed. I reveal my ways to those who seek me. I am kind and gracious, slow to anger, overflowing with love. I do not deal with you according to your sins. As high as the heavens are above the earth, so great is my love for those who honor me. As far as the east is from the west, I have removed your sins far from you. As a father cherishes his children, so I cherish those who fear me. I know your frame. I know you are but dust. Life is like grass that flourishes and fades. But my love is everlasting to those who keep my ways, even to their children and grandchildren. I rule from heaven, and my kingdom has no end. Hold fast to my teachings, my child. Let my words be etched on your heart. They will bring you peace and extend your life. Do not trust in your own understanding, but trust me with all your heart. In every step you take, acknowledge me, and I will make your path straight. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Turn away from evil, and you will find health for your body and refreshment for your soul. Honor me with the best of your offerings. I will bless your fields and overflow your storehouses. Do not despise my discipline. I correct you because I love you. Those I cherish, I instruct. Wisdom is more valuable than silver or gold. She brings long life, honor, peace, and joy. She is a tree of life to those who embrace her. By wisdom I founded the earth. By understanding I stretched the heavens. Hold on to insight and sound judgment. They will guard your path. You will walk safely. You will sleep in peace. Do not be afraid of sudden terror, for I am by your side and I will keep your foot from stumbling. Do not withhold good from those who need it. If it is in your power to act, do so without delay. Do not plan harm or stir conflict with your neighbor. Avoid violence and envy. I detest the wicked, but my blessing rests upon the righteous. The humble I lift up, the wise inherit honor. Comfort, comfort my people, says your God. Speak tenderly. Tell them their hardships are over, their sins forgiven. Prepare the way for me in the wilderness. Raise every valley, lower every mountain, straighten every crooked path. My glory will be revealed, and all people will see it. My words endure forever. Lift your voice without fear. Proclaim to all nations, here is your God. I come with power, and yet I carry the lambs in my arms and hold them close to my heart. I lead those who are weary with gentleness. Who has measured the oceans in the palm of my hand? Who has counted the stars? I have. I call each one by name. I sit above the circle of the earth. Its people are like grasshoppers before me. I stretch the skies like a tent. Rulers rise and fall by my breath. I alone am God. There is none like me. Why do you say, my way is hidden from God? Have you not heard? I do not grow tired, I do not sleep. I give strength to the weary. Even youth stumble, but those who hope in me will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary, walk and not be faint. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be discouraged, for I am your God. I strengthen you. I help you. I uphold you with my righteous hand. All who rise against you will fall. Though enemies surround you, they will vanish like smoke. I am the Lord your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. When you are thirsty, come to me. You who have nothing, come without cost. Why spend yourself on things that do not satisfy? Listen to me and your soul will live. I make an everlasting covenant with you. Nations you do not know will come to you, drawn by my beauty upon you. Seek me while I may be found. Call upon me while I am near. Let the wicked abandon their path and the unrighteous their thoughts. Turn to me and I will have mercy. I will freely pardon. My thoughts are not your thoughts. My ways are far above your ways. As rain waters the earth and brings forth life, so too does my word accomplish all I desire. You will go out with joy and be led forth in peace. The mountains and trees will rejoice with you. Where thorns once grew, blessing will spring up. This will be a sign of my name, a testimony that will endure forever. When I walked upon the earth, I gathered my disciples and sat upon a hillside, and I began to teach them. And I say these same words to you now with the same love and compassion. Blessed are you when your spirit is humble, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to you. Blessed are you when sorrow fills your heart, for I will comfort you with my presence. Blessed are the gentle, for the earth will be yours to inherit. Blessed are you who hunger and thirst for what is right and true, for your soul shall be satisfied. Blessed are the ones who show mercy, for they will receive mercy in return. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see the face of God. Blessed are those who bring peace, for they are children of the Most High. Blessed are you when you are mistreated because of your devotion to righteousness, for my kingdom is yours. Rejoice even when others lie about you or insult you because of me. Your reward in heaven is great. They treated the prophets who came before you the same way. Know that your identity in me is not defined by this world. You are the salt of the earth, preserving what is good. But if you lose your flavor, how will you be useful? You are the light of the world, a city on a hill that cannot be hidden. Do not hide the light I have placed in you. Let it shine so others may see your good works and glorify your Father who is in heaven. Do not think that I came to erase the sacred words spoken by the prophets or the laws given long ago. No, I came to fulfill them completely. Not a single stroke will fade away until all is accomplished. Anyone who dismisses even the smallest command and leads others astray will be called least in my kingdom. But those who honor my words and teach them will be called great. Unless your lives reflect a deeper righteousness than mere appearances, you will not experience the fullness of my kingdom. You have heard it said, do not kill. But I say to you, if you carry hatred in your heart against your brother or sister, you have already opened the door to judgment. If you insult another, you harm your own soul. If you bring me an offering but remember that your heart is not at peace with someone, Leave your gift and go make peace first. Then return, and your gift will be received with joy. Settle conflicts quickly. Do not wait, lest bitterness grow like thorns in your heart. You have heard the command not to commit adultery. But I say, whoever looks at another with lust has already strayed in the heart. Guard your thoughts, for they are the soil from which actions grow. If something in your life causes you to stumble, remove it. It is better to lose a small part than for your entire being to fall into ruin. You have heard it said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say to you, love even your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you. In doing so, you reflect the heart of your heavenly Father, who brings sunlight and rain to both the good and the wicked. If you only love those who love you, what makes you different from the world? Be complete in your love, as your Father is perfect in his mercy. When you give to the needy, do not do it to be admired. Do not make a display of your generosity. Give quietly, and your Father who sees what is hidden will reward you. When you pray, seek solitude. Go into a quiet place, close the door, and pour your heart out to your Father who is unseen, and he who sees in secret will answer you. Do not use many words just to sound spiritual. Your Father already knows your needs before you ask. When you pray, say this: Father in heaven, your name is holy. Let your kingdom come and your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us each day our daily bread. Forgive us as we forgive those who wrong us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. If you forgive others from your heart, your Father will also forgive you. But if you hold on to anger and judgment, forgiveness will remain far from you. When you fast, do not make a show of your suffering. Clean yourself, smile, and let only your Father know. And he who sees the sincerity of your devotion will reward you with grace. Do not gather for yourselves treasures that decay, gold that rusts, clothes that wear thin, wealth that can be stolen. Instead, build your treasure in heaven where it cannot perish. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. The eyes are the lamp of the body. If your eyes are pure, your whole being is full of light. But if your eyes are dark with envy and pride, your soul will suffer in shadows. Choose carefully what you fix your gaze upon. No one can serve two masters. You will love one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and wealth. So I tell you, do not be anxious about your life, what you will eat or wear. Life is more than food. The body is more than clothing. Look at the birds of the air. They do not plant or harvest, yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not more precious than they? Look at the lilies of the field. They do not toil, but not even Solomon in his glory was clothed like one of them. If your Father takes such care of the grass of the field, which is here today and gone tomorrow, how much more will he care for you? So do not worry, saying, what will we eat, or what will we wear? Your Father knows you need these things, but seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and everything else will be added to you. Do not worry about tomorrow. Each day has enough challenges of its own. Judge not, and you will not be judged. The measure you use for others will be used for you. Why do you notice a speck in your brother's eye but ignore the plank in your own? Remove the burden in your heart first, then you will see clearly to help another. Do not give what is sacred to those who mock it. Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be opened. Everyone who asks receives. The one who seeks finds, and the one who knocks will be welcomed. If your child asks for bread, would you give them a stone? If they ask for fish, would you give them a snake? If you, though imperfect, know how to give good gifts, how much more will your heavenly Father give good things to those who ask? Whatever you wish others would do for you, do the same for them. This is the heart of the law and the message of the prophets. Enter through the narrow gate. The wide path is easy, but it leads to destruction. The narrow way is harder to find, but it leads to life, and only a few will find it. Watch for those who pretend to speak truth but inwardly seek harm. You will know them by the fruit they produce. A good tree bears good fruit. A diseased tree bears only bitterness. Every tree that does not bear good fruit will be cut down. So too with people. You will know them by what their lives yield. Not everyone who calls out to me will enter my kingdom, but only those who do the will of my Father. Many will say, Lord, we preached in your name, we performed miracles. But I will say, I never knew you. Turn away from me, you who chose evil. If you hear my words and put them into practice, you are like a wise builder who lays a strong foundation on rock. When storms come, the house stands firm. But those who hear and ignore my voice are like those who build on sand. The storm comes, and their house falls with a crash. Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God. Believe also in me. In my Father's house there are many dwelling places, and I have gone to prepare one for you. If it were not so, I would not have told you. I go to make a place ready, and I will return to bring you with me, so that where I am, you may also be. You know the way to where I am going, for I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. If you truly know me, then you have already seen the Father, because I am in the Father and the Father is in me. The words I speak do not come from myself, but from the one who lives within me. Believe in the works you have seen. Believe in the love I have shown. And know this, whoever believes in me will do the works I have done, and even greater things, because I return to the Father. Ask in my name and I will do it. Not for your glory, but that the Father may be glorified through the Son. If you love me, keep my commandments. And I will send you a helper, one who is true and will remain with you forever. The world does not see him or know him, but you know him, for he lives with you and in you. I will not leave you as orphans, I will come to you. Though the world may no longer see me, you will see me. Because I live, you also will live. On that day you will understand, I am in the Father, and you are in me, and I am in you. If anyone loves me, they will obey my teaching, and my Father will love them, and we will come and make our home with them. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you, not as the world gives. Do not let your heart be troubled. Do not be afraid. I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener. Every branch in me that bears no fruit is taken away, and every branch that does bear fruit is pruned to become more fruitful. Remain in me, and I will remain in you. Just as a branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it remains connected to the vine, neither can you unless you remain in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. If anyone does not remain in me, they become like a branch that is thrown away and withers. But if you remain in me and my words remain in you, ask whatever you wish, and it will be done for you. This is to my Father's glory that you bear much fruit, proving yourselves to be my disciples. As the Father has loved me, so have I loved you. Now remain in my love. If you keep my commandments, you will remain in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and remain in his love. I have told you this so that my joy may be in you, and that your joy may be complete. This is my commandment. Love one another as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. And you are my friends if you do what I command. I no longer call you servants, for a servant does not know his master's heart. Instead, I have called you friends, because everything I learned from the Father I have shared with you. You did not choose me, but I chose you, and appointed you to go and bear fruit, fruit that will last. If the world hates you, remember that it hated me first. If you belong to the world, it would love you as its own. But you are not of this world. I have chosen you out of it. That is why the world resists you. A servant is not greater than the master. If they persecuted me, they will also persecute you. Yet do not fear, for I am with you. There is now no condemnation for those who are in me. For through me, the law of the Spirit who gives life has set you free from the law of sin and death. The mind governed by the flesh brings death, but the mind ruled by the Spirit brings life and peace. If the Spirit of God lives in you, then you are mine. And if the same Spirit that raised me from the dead lives in you, he will also give life to your mortal bodies. You are no longer bound to live by the desires of the flesh. Those who are led by my Spirit are children of God. You did not receive a spirit of fear, but the Spirit of adoption. By him you cry out, Abba, Father. The Spirit testifies with your spirit that you are mine. And if you are children, then you are heirs, co-heirs with me, sharing in my sufferings and also in my glory. I consider that the sufferings of this present world are nothing compared to the glory that will be revealed in you. All of creation groans, waiting for the sons and daughters of God to be revealed. Even now, you groan inwardly as you await the redemption of your bodies, for in this hope you are saved. And the Spirit helps you in your weakness. Even when you do not know how to pray, he intercedes with wordless groans, searching the heart and aligning your cries with the will of God. Know this, all things work together for good for those who love me and are called according to my purpose. If God is for you, who can be against you? He who did not spare his own Son but gave him for you, will he not also graciously give you all things? Who can bring any accusation against you whom God has chosen? It is God who justifies. Who then can condemn? I died and rose again, and I sit at the right hand of the Father interceding for you. Who shall separate you from my love? Shall trouble or hardship, persecution or famine, danger or sword? No. In all these things you are more than conquerors through me. For I am convinced that neither death nor life, angels nor demons, the present nor the future, nor any power, height nor depth, nor anything in all creation will ever be able to separate you from the love of God that is in me. If I speak with great wisdom or heavenly language but do not have love, I am only making noise. If I give away all I own but do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient, love is kind. It is not proud or rude. It keeps no record of wrongs. It rejoices in truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth. The old had passed away. I saw the holy city descending from the heavens, prepared like a bride for her beloved. And I heard a loud voice say, "Behold, the dwelling place of God is with humanity. He will live with them. They will be his people, and he will be their God. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death, no mourning, no crying, no pain, for the former things have passed away. And I say to you now, it is finished. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. To the one who thirsts, I will give freely from the spring of life. Those who overcome will inherit all this. I will be their God, and they will be my children. The city shines with my glory. It needs no sun or moon, for I am its light. The gates will never close, and nothing impure shall enter. Only those whose names are written in the book of life. Come, my child, I am making all things new. Remain faithful. I am coming soon. I am the resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in me will live, even though they die. And whoever lives by believing in me will never truly die. Do you believe this, my child? Then trust not in the grave, for it holds no power over those I have redeemed. In the days when I walked among you, my heart was moved by sorrow, by loss, by the tears of those who mourned. When I saw them weeping for the one they loved, I wept with them. Not because I lacked power, but because my heart is bound to yours. Every tear you shed I gather in my hand. Every sigh of pain is heard. I do not stand distant. I enter your sorrow and bring hope where death has tried to silence joy. When I stood before the tomb, I spoke life. I called the one who had passed beyond, and he came forth. So too will I call your name, and you will rise with me. The stone will be rolled away, and the light of my glory will shine into your darkest places. For I do not abandon the dead. I call them into life eternal. I am the Good Shepherd. I know each of you by name. You are not lost to me even when you wander. When danger surrounds you, I do not flee. I lay down my life for you. No one takes it from me. I give it freely out of love. And because I give it, I also take it up again. This is the command the Father entrusted to me. There are other sheep too, those not yet in the fold. I will call them and they will listen. There will be one flock and one shepherd. I have come for all, not just the found, but the forgotten. Not only the faithful, but the far away. My voice reaches the depths, and my call awakens hearts. To those who doubted me, I showed mercy. When Thomas longed to touch the wounds in my hands and side, I invited him closer. I did not scold him. I said, "Come, see, believe." And blessed are those who do not see and yet believe. Faith is not born in proof, but in trust. Trust not what your eyes alone can confirm. Trust what your soul already knows. When Peter wept because he had denied me, I restored him, not with rebuke, but with questions of love. "Do you love me?" I asked, and each time he answered yes, I gave him a mission: feed my sheep. For though he fell, he rose again in grace, and so will you, my child. I do not define you by your failure, but by your response to my forgiveness. Before I left the earth, I breathed peace upon my followers. I opened their understanding to all that had been written. From the law to the prophets, all pointed to me, to my suffering, my death, and my rising on the third day. And with that, I sent them into the world to proclaim repentance and forgiveness in my name to all nations. You are not left alone. I sent the Holy Spirit to dwell with you, to teach you, to comfort and guide. The Spirit is my very breath in you. He will remind you of everything I have spoken and will lead you into all truth. Wait for him. Listen to him. Walk in his counsel, and you will not be led astray. Now as I was lifted into glory, I did not go far. I ascended to prepare a place for you. But my heart remains with you always. And just as the angels said, I will return in the same way you saw me go. Keep watch, keep faith. Let your lamps be burning with love and readiness. Let your hearts not grow cold. The world may grow darker, but you must shine brighter. Evil may increase, but grace abounds all the more. You are the light that I have kindled. Do not hide it. Speak truth in love. Feed the hungry. Clothe the naked. Visit the lonely. Forgive without counting. Love without fear. When you gather in my name, I am with you. When 2 or 3 agree in prayer, I listen. When one repents, all of heaven rejoices. So live as citizens of heaven even now. Do not conform to the ways of the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Offer yourselves as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and spiritual worship. Clothe yourselves with compassion, with humility, with patience. Bear with one another and forgive as you have been forgiven. Above all, put on love. It binds everything together in perfect unity. My return will come swiftly, like a thief in the night. No one knows the hour, but be ready. Keep your faith burning, your heart steady, your hands active in love. Blessed is the one who is found faithful at my coming. To the one who is victorious, I will give the right to eat from the tree of life in the paradise of God. I will write your name in my book and give you a new name no one knows but you and me. You will walk with me in white, and I will confess your name before my Father and his angels. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and dine with them and they with me. To the one who endures, I will grant to sit with me on my throne, just as I overcame and sit with my Father on his throne. I am coming soon. Hold fast to what you have, so no one may take your crown. Let the one who is thirsty come. Let the one who desires drink freely from the water of life. For I am the beginning and the end, the first and the last. I hold the keys of death and the grave. Fear not. Let your heart rise in hope. Let your soul stand in truth. Let your spirit burn with love, for I am with you, even to the very end of the age. Do not grow weary in doing what is good. Even when your labor feels unnoticed, know that I see every act of kindness, every quiet sacrifice, every tear shed in secret. Nothing is wasted in my kingdom. Every seed you plant in faith will bear fruit in its time. And though the harvest may seem slow, it will come, pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing. I have chosen you for such a time as this. You are not here by accident. Every day written for you was crafted with purpose. Your life is part of my story, woven into the great tapestry of redemption and glory. Though the world may dismiss you, I delight in you. Though others may turn away, I remain. I have engraved your name upon my hands. I carry your burdens as my own. When you feel forgotten, remember this: I do not forget. When you feel unworthy, remember this: I call you beloved. When guilt tries to weigh you down, remember that I have already paid the price. I have removed your shame and clothed you in my righteousness. Walk now as a child of the light. There is no chain too strong for my freedom, no wound too deep for my healing, no distance too far for my reach. Whether you sit in the ashes of sorrow or stand upon the heights of joy, I am there. I surround you. I go before you. I hold you upright when your strength is gone. Let not your prayers grow silent. Even your sighs are heard in heaven. Even the words you cannot say rise like incense before my throne. Do not think that heaven is far. The kingdom is within you. My spirit whispers to your heart and reminds you of who you truly are. When trials come, do not ask if I have abandoned you. Ask how my love will be revealed through the fire. I do not waste pain. I refine through it. Just as gold is purified in flame, so is your faith made strong through perseverance. Rejoice not because the trial is easy, but because I am with you in the storm. Let your worship be more than songs. Let it be the offering of your life. Love one another not only in word, but in action and truth. Care for the widow, defend the orphan, visit the prisoner, feed the hungry. When you do these things, you do them for me. My church is not a building, it is a people. You are that living temple, built together stone by stone, heart by heart, into a dwelling place of my spirit. Do not neglect gathering with one another. Encourage one another daily, and stir each other to love and good deeds. Bear one another's burdens, and in doing so, fulfill my law of love. I am the bridegroom, and you are my beloved. I have clothed you in white. I have washed you with grace. I am preparing a feast beyond all feasts, where tears will be no more and joy will know no end. Keep your lamp burning, for the hour draws near. You will hear my voice, and I will call you by name. Until that day, walk in peace. Let the peace I give guard your hearts and your minds. Not as the world gives do I give. My peace is deep, steady, eternal. It is not shaken by news or troubled by fear. You may face hardship, but take heart. I have overcome the world. And you, my faithful one, do not compare your journey to others. I walk with each of you uniquely. Some paths are steep, some are hidden, but every step led by my hand is sacred. Trust me with the pace. Trust me with the path. You are never behind when you follow me. Soon you will see me face to face, and when you do, every sorrow will make sense. Every wound will become a window of glory, every loss a doorway into my presence. Until then, remain steadfast. Cling to what is good. Hate what is evil. Let love be genuine. I have given you all you need to endure. My spirit is your strength. My word is your sword. My presence is your shield. And my joy is your song. You are not alone. You are never forgotten. You are loved, eternally, completely, forever. I am coming soon. Be ready, my child. I will wipe every tear. I will lift every burden. I will finish what I started in you, and you will dwell with me in glory forevermore. Do not let the silence deceive you into thinking I have gone. I am nearer than the breath within your lungs. Every beat of your heart echoes with the rhythm of my mercy. Even in stillness, I am working. Even when your prayers seem unanswered, I am weaving miracles in realms you cannot yet see. Just because you do not hear thunder does not mean the heavens are quiet. The roots of the tallest trees grow deep before they rise. So too must your faith take root in places hidden from sight. I see you in your labor. I see you rising early and lying down late, your hands weary but still serving. I see the gentle words spoken when you yourself needed comfort. I see the forgiveness you offered, though your heart bore wounds. I see the moments when you resisted bitterness and chose compassion. These things are sacred. These things matter. The world may not applaud, but all of heaven resounds with joy at such quiet victories of love. You wonder if your small life has meaning. Hear me clearly. There is nothing small about a soul who walks with me. Every moment lived in love reshapes eternity. Every act done in faith outlives the breath that performed it. What you build in love will never be lost. What you surrender in trust will never return empty. Even now, I am preparing eternal weight out of your momentary struggle, transforming trial into testimony, ashes into beauty, mourning into a melody of hope. When doubt whispers that you are forgotten, recall this. I formed you in secret. I saw you before the world knew your name. I wrote your story with care. I placed gifts within you that the world still needs to see. Your voice matters. Your presence carries light. Your obedience shakes darkness even when you do not see the trembling. Keep walking. Keep sowing. You are seen. You are known. You are mine. Let your heart not be hardened by disappointment. I know the pain of delayed hopes. I too wept when the ones I loved did not understand. I too felt the sting of rejection, the ache of abandonment. Yet in it all, I remained faithful. And so will you, not by your might, but by my spirit alive in you. I do not ask you to climb alone. I ask you to lean into me. Trust is not the absence of questions. It is the decision to stay close even when clarity is out of reach. I never asked you to understand all things. I asked you to follow me. I did not promise a path without stones, but I promised you would never walk it without me. And when you stumble, and yes, you will, I will not shame you. I will not turn away. My hand will reach down, my arms will lift you up. I will dust the dirt from your soul and whisper, let's walk again. I am not disappointed in your weakness. I am delighted by your return. There is no failure that can undo the power of a heart turned back to me. You ask if you are enough. You are not by the world's measure, but in me, you are more than enough. In me, your brokenness becomes strength. Your past becomes a platform. Your limits become invitations for my grace. Do not measure your value by your success. Measure it by my cross. That is what you are worth. Do not envy the paths of others. Comparison is a thief of joy. I wrote your journey with intention. If your pace feels slow, it is only because I am building something lasting. Deep roots, strong foundation, true identity. Do not rush the process. I am not in a hurry with you. I am thorough. I am kind. I am patient. And I am faithful to finish what I started. Lift your eyes, beloved. Do not look only at the dust of your own feet. Look to the hills, to the morning light that always follows night. Look to the empty tomb and know this: resurrection is your inheritance. Where you see death, I see awakening. Where you see defeat, I see rebirth. Nothing surrendered to me is ever truly lost. Let your days be filled with blessing, even in difficulty. Begin with gratitude. This is the key that unlocks joy. Thank me not only when the sun shines, but when clouds hover and answers feel far. Praise in pain is powerful. It shakes chains, it shifts atmospheres, it silences the accuser. Gratitude anchors your heart in eternity, even as your feet walk through time. Cherish the people I have placed in your life. They are not random. Some are there to teach you. Some are there to love you. Some are there for you to heal. All are part of the great mosaic I am designing in your days. Do not isolate yourself. The enemy thrives in silence and solitude. Seek community. Let yourself be known. Let yourself be loved. Build your life not on trends but on truth. My truth does not shift like shadows or bend to opinion. It stands firm, unshaken, timeless. Hold to it like a lamp in the fog, and you will not lose your way. Test everything against my voice. You will recognize me by peace, by conviction, by fruit. Guard your thoughts, for they shape your future. Let your mind dwell on what is good, noble, lovely, and pure. What you feed will grow. Feed your soul with my promises, not your fears. Starve the lies, starve the shame. Let my truth be your daily bread. And remember, rest is holy. You were not made to burn endlessly. Even I, your Lord, rested. In stillness I refresh you. In quietness I restore your soul. Do not feel guilt for needing pause. You are not a machine. You are a masterpiece. Be generous. With your time, with your attention, with your words. A kind sentence can heal a heart. A quiet prayer can change a city. A small act can echo in eternity. Do not underestimate what love can do when it flows freely from a surrendered heart. Live ready. Love urgently. Forgive quickly. Release what no longer brings life. Travel light, carry hope, breathe grace, speak truth, walk humbly, and above all remain in me. There will come a day when the trumpet sounds and the sky splits with glory. You will see me not as words on a page, but face to face. You will know me fully, even as I have always known you. And on that day, every question will find its answer. Every wound will be closed, every loss restored, and your joy will overflow forever. But until then, my child, shine. Shine in the valley and on the mountain. Shine in celebration and in sorrow, for you are the light I placed in this world, and the darkness cannot overcome it. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are held. You are chosen. You are mine, and I am coming soon. Beloved, come closer. Rest your soul in my words, for I long to speak peace into the storm that rages within you. Let not your heart tremble like a leaf in the wind, for I have gathered you beneath my wings. I have wrapped you in the mantle of grace. I have placed my spirit within you to remind you again and again that you are not alone. I know the heaviness you carry. I know the sighs you do not voice, the dreams you barely dare to hope for. You wonder if anyone sees, if your quiet obedience matters, if your private devotion has weight. Let me assure you, nothing escapes my notice. Even the tiniest flicker of faith is precious in my sight. I gather your tears as pearls. I store your prayers like incense before my throne. What you whisper in faith will echo in heaven. Do not measure the value of your life by what the world applauds. The world praises performance. I celebrate perseverance. The world honors power. I exalt humility. The world chases fame. I draw near to the hidden heart that trembles with reverence and love. You may never stand on great stages, but if you kneel in secret and love well, you shake the foundations of hell. Let go of the pressure to be perfect. I did not call you to performance, I called you to relationship. I know your flaws. I am not surprised by your humanity. I wove it into your design. I do not love you in spite of your weakness. I love you within it. My strength is made complete in your surrender. When you stop pretending and open your wounds, I pour in healing oil. My love flows best through broken places. You do not need to earn my affection. You already have it. Before you spoke a word, I called you mine. Before you believed, I believed in you. Before you ran to me, I ran to you. I am not waiting for perfection. I am waiting for permission. Invite me into your chaos. Let me dwell in your ordinary. I make the mundane holy. I make the ashes beautiful. I turn the silence into a sanctuary. When others abandon you, I remain. When voices grow cold, my whisper still warms your spirit. When doors close, I open ways you never imagined. When you lose your way, I leave the 99 to find you. I do not scold you, I carry you. I do not condemn you, I clothe you with honor. I do not shame you, I restore your joy. Let me be your hiding place, your rest, your rhythm. Speak to me freely. I do not tire of your voice. I do not grow weary of your questions. I do not turn away when your prayers are messy, raw, unfinished. I welcome every cry. Even your silence is precious to me when it is filled with longing for my presence. You do not need elegant words, only a willing heart. I do not wait for your composure. I wait for your honesty. Even when you feel numb, I am working. Even when you feel dry, I am watering your roots. Even when your faith flickers, I am fanning it back to flame. Do not judge your future by today's shadows. The sun still rises. The stone still rolls. The grave is still empty. You are still mine. You were not made to carry everything. You were made to cast your cares upon me. Let me shoulder what weighs you down. Let me untangle what confuses you. Let me lift the burden of self-reliance. I never asked you to do this alone. My yoke is easy. My burden is light. Walk beside me. I know the path. I designed it for your feet. Stay near. The road ahead may twist and turn, but I walk it with you. Though the valley is long, it leads to greater glory. Though the mountain is steep, it holds a clearer view. Though the desert feels endless, streams of living water will spring forth beneath your steps. I never waste a wilderness. I use it to strengthen your spirit, sharpen your discernment, deepen your trust. And when the winds howl and the waves rise, do not fear. I have not forgotten how to calm storms. Even if I allow them to rage, know that your boat will not sink. I am in it with you. The winds know my name. The waves obey my voice. The fire does not consume you because I am in the flame. The lion does not devour because my angels surround you. The shadow does not win, for I am the light that overcomes it. Look for me not only in the miraculous, but in the mundane. I am there in the laughter of children, in the stillness of morning, in the fragrance of blooming flowers, in the comfort of shared meals, in the quiet courage to face another day. I am not distant. I am the God who puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "You are not alone. You are never too far gone. There is no depth my grace cannot reach, no past I cannot redeem, no addiction I cannot break, no sorrow I cannot mend. I do not call the qualified, I qualify the called. And you, my beloved, are called, not to please the crowd, but to walk with me, not to be perfect, but to be present, not to be loud, but to be faithful. Let your yes be simple, your no be firm, your heart be undivided. Let integrity guard your steps and mercy color your judgments. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, slower still to anger. Keep your promises. Live with open hands. Speak with gentle truth. And above all, let your life be marked by love. Love is not weakness. It is strength forged in heaven. It costs much but gives more. It binds wounds, builds bridges, redeems what hate tried to destroy. Love is not passive. It pursues. It stands firm. It weeps with those who mourn. It rejoices with the hopeful. It holds fast even when nothing makes sense. This is the love I have shown you. This is the love I call you to share. Do not despair when you fail. I am not counting your falls. I am counting your returns. Each time you rise, you reflect my resurrection. Each time you forgive, you mirror my mercy. Each time you believe again, you proclaim that I am faithful. And when your journey ends, when you have run your race and poured out all that I placed within you, I will stand at the gates with arms open wide. I will call you by name. I will crown you with glory. I will wipe every tear from your eyes and say, "Well done, my child. Come and rest." But until that day, walk on, walk with hope, walk with courage, walk in me. My child, if your soul is tired, if your strength feels like it is slipping through your fingers, come. Sit with me. You do not need to speak. You do not need to strive. Just be. I am enough for this moment. I am enough for your weakness. And I will not leave until your heart remembers that you are safe with me. Do not believe the lie that you must earn your way back to my presence. There is no distance to cross. I already bridged it. I already paid the price. I already removed the veil. You are no longer a stranger. You are my beloved. The door is open. The invitation stands. Come home. You think you must come to me clean, fixed, whole. But I came for the sick. I came for the broken. I came for the wounded soul limping through life who still dares to whisper my name even with trembling lips. I am not put off by your mess. I stepped into it. I walk with you through it. And I will lead you out of it. There is no sin so dark that my light cannot dissolve it. There is no shame so thick that my grace cannot dissolve it. You have not outsinned my mercy. You have not outfailed my faithfulness. Do not run from me when you fall. Run to me. I will not reject you. I will not expose you to shame. I will lift you. I will wrap you in compassion. I will make all things new. My forgiveness is not fragile. It does not expire. It does not waver when you are weary. I do not forgive reluctantly. I forgive joyfully. I forgive fully. I forgive because I love, and I love because you are mine. When you forgive others, you step into the rhythm of heaven. Forgiveness is not forgetting. It is releasing. It is not denial. It is freedom. Let go of bitterness, for it poisons only the cup you drink. Let go of vengeance, for justice is in my hands. I will deal with every wrong. I will heal every wound. I will vindicate what was stolen. Do not repay pain with pain. Repay it with peace. Do not answer insult with anger. Answer it with truth. This is the way of the cross. It may feel like loss, but it leads to life. And when you forgive yourself, you honor my sacrifice. Do not carry guilt that I already carried for you. Do not rehearse mistakes that I have erased. You are not your failures. You are not your shame. You are not your past. You are a new creation, born of love, filled with purpose, marked by heaven. Let your wounds become wells. Let your scars become songs. What hurt you once can now heal others. What nearly broke you can now become the very thing that gives life. I waste nothing. Not your tears, not your silence, not your darkest night. Lift up your eyes. Look beyond the mirror. See what I see. You are radiant with dignity. You are crowned with beauty. You are made in the image of the Everlasting One. Nothing the world says about you can override what I have spoken over you since the beginning. I have not called you to walk this path alone. You were made for communion, for fellowship, for family. Do not isolate yourself when you hurt. Let others carry you when you are too weary to walk. Let them speak truth when you forget. Let them pray when you are silent. My church is not a place for perfection. It is a home for healing. Seek unity, not uniformity. Celebrate differences. Extend patience. Walk in humility. Bear with one another in love. You are all members of the same body. When one rejoices, rejoice with them. When one suffers, carry their burden as your own. The world divides, I unite. The world excludes, I embrace. The world isolates, I draw in. Let this be your way. Let your heart be wide. Let your table be open. Let your love be loud. Speak life. In a world of noise and cruelty, let your words be honey to weary souls. Build up. Do not tear down. Be the one who notices the unseen. Be the one who sits with the broken. Be the one who listens without rushing to fix. Do not underestimate the power of your presence. You do not need eloquent speech to reveal my heart. Sometimes your silence speaks louder than sermons. Sometimes your tears are more holy than declarations. Just be present. I am present in you. Live lightly. Let go of what you cannot control. Release the need to be right all the time. Let me defend you. Let me promote you. Let me open doors. Your identity is not in your reputation. Your value is not in your image. You do not need the approval of the world when you already have the delight of heaven. Walk in wonder. Let gratitude be your language. The sunrise is a sermon. The stars sing my glory. The ocean pulses with my breath. The trees clap their hands in praise. All creation speaks of me. Join their song. Let joy be your rebellion against despair. Laugh freely. Dance often. Celebrate the small. Delight in simplicity. Play like a child. Trust like a child. Love like a child. For unless you become like little ones, tender, teachable, trusting, you will not know the depth of my joy. Take time to rest. Lay down the idol of busyness. You are not more holy because you are more exhausted. Sabbath is not a suggestion, it is a gift. Let yourself breathe, let your soul exhale. I will hold what you put down. If you find yourself in the dark night of the soul, know that even there, I am the morning star. I am the light that darkness cannot extinguish. I am the whisper in the silence. I am the flame that never dies. I will lead you through. And one day, my child, every ache will vanish. Every longing will be fulfilled. Every question will find its answer not in information, but in my face. You will see me. You will know me. And you will realize that I was with you every step, even when you could not see. But until then, love. Until then, serve. Until then, hope. Until then, shine. You are my vessel, my voice, my hands and feet. You carry my presence wherever you go. The world will know me through the way you love. So arise, stand tall, shine bright. I am with you, I am in you, I am for you. And I am coming soon. Beloved, do not be surprised when the world feels cold. Do not tremble when shadows gather and hearts grow faint. I told you it would be so. I never promised ease. I promised my presence. I never said the fire would not burn. I said it would not consume you. I never said the waters would not rise. I said they would not sweep you away. You were born for such a time as this. I placed you here now in this hour because the world needs your light. Not a loud light, not a blinding flare, but a steady flame kindled by love, sustained by truth. You do not shine because you are strong. You shine because you are mine. Let your light be relentless. Let it pierce every lie. Let it warm the cold places in others. When fear spreads, let courage rise in your chest like a holy fire. When cruelty roars, Let compassion answer with a whisper that stills storms. You are not the source of this light. I am. Your job is to stay close. Remain in me, and I will remain in you. You will bear fruit that lasts, not because you strive, but because you abide. My presence in you is not a flicker. It is an eternal flame, fueled by mercy and truth. Do not grow weary when others mock your faith. Their ridicule is not a reflection of your worth. It is a sign of their thirst. They lash out because they are hungry for something real. Let your gentleness be their invitation. Let your joy be their question. Let your peace be their ache. Speak truth, but do so with love. Stand firm, but do not stand alone. I am with you, and I am raising up others beside you. Voices in the wilderness, lamps on the hillside, watchmen on the wall. You are not a lone soldier. You are part of an army that does not march in violence, but in victory won through love. And yes, the darkness will resist, but do not fear. The battle is mine. Your task is to remain faithful, to speak when I tell you, to be silent when I ask you, to move when I lead, to wait when I say be still. Obedience is not always loud. Sometimes it looks like waiting. Sometimes it feels like holding a line no one else sees. But I see it. I honor it. I bless it. The world is not your home. Do not build your identity on things that rust, break, or fade. Build on the rock. Invest in what lasts. Sow into eternity. Your days are precious, not because they are perfect, but because they are purposeful. Live each one with intention. Love with abandon. Forgive without condition. Bless even when cursed. This is the way of the cross. This is the narrow road that leads to life. You may not see the harvest yet. You may not feel the change. But every time you choose kindness over retaliation, you expand my kingdom. Every time you stay faithful in obscurity, you make room for my glory. Every time you resist the urge to give up, you declare that I am worth everything. I see the night you cried alone and thought no one noticed. I did. I was there, gathering each tear, whispering promises into your soul. I saw you give when you had little. I saw you pray when you didn't feel a thing. I saw you keep loving someone who pushed you away. I saw you turn your face back to me when shame tried to bury you. And I say to you, well done. Not because you were perfect, but because you didn't quit. Not because you had no doubts, but because you dared to believe anyway. Not because you shouted your faith, but because you lived it when no one applauded. You wonder if your life makes a difference. It does, more than you know. You are changing history, not with grand gestures, but with quiet obedience. You are shifting spiritual atmospheres every time you choose peace. You are tearing down strongholds every time you refuse bitterness. You are opening heaven every time you offer love in the face of hate. And in the end, when the veil is lifted and all is revealed, you will see what I see now, that your life was a torch in the night, a song in the silence, a testimony written not in ink but in love. So do not be afraid of tomorrow. I am already there. I am preparing the way. I am preparing you. I will give you strength for each step. I will send help when you least expect it. I will carry you when your legs fail. I will be your fire by night and your cloud by day. And when you are tempted to despair, look up. Look to the hills from where your help comes. Look to the cross that finished the curse. Look to the empty tomb that swallowed death. Look to the heavens where I reign, not as a distant king, but as your advocate, your intercessor, your friend. I am not far off. I am close, closer than your breath, closer than the fear, closer than the storm. I dwell within you, and I will not leave. Your name is written in my book. Your face is etched in my heart. Your future is secure in my hands. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not failure, not fear, not death, not demons, not your past, not even yourself. You belong to me, not because you hold tightly to me, but because I hold tightly to you, and my grip does not slip. So shine, my child, shine in the dark, shine in the doubt. Shine when you feel unseen. Shine when you're celebrated. Shine when you're misunderstood. Shine because the light lives in you. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of glory. I am the author, I am the finisher, and I am coming soon. My beloved, when the ground beneath you feels unsteady, remember that I am your foundation. When the voices around you grow loud and the world shifts like sand in the wind, listen for my whisper. I do not shout to compete with noise, I wait for your stillness. In the quiet I speak, in the calm I reveal, and in the secret place I strengthen your soul. You are not made to build on crumbling stones. Your life is anchored in something deeper, something eternal. I am your rock. I do not change. The seasons will pass, kingdoms will rise and fall, but my word endures. What I have spoken over you will not return void. My promises are not fragile, they are forever. Do not be alarmed when trials come. Do not be shaken when the world groans under the weight of its brokenness. The earth trembles, but my kingdom stands. The hearts of many will grow cold, but your fire must burn brighter. You are a citizen of a city not made by human hands, a part of a kingdom that cannot be shaken. You ask how to endure. I say, abide. Abide in me, and I will abide in you. Just as the branch cannot bear fruit by itself, neither can you without me. I do not ask you to strive. I ask you to stay. I do not demand that you perform. I invite you to remain. Fruit comes not from effort, but from connection. Stay near. Let my words take root in you. Let my spirit water them, and in due time you will bear the fruit that lasts. Let your faith be alive, not a tradition, but a living flame, not a routine, but a relationship. I am not a story of the past. I am the breath within your lungs. I am the heartbeat of creation, the fire in the bush, the voice in the whirlwind, the stillness in the storm. Walk with me. Talk with me. Invite me into everything. There is no corner of your life too small for my presence. I am not confined to temples. I dwell in you. Let your hands be my hands. Let your feet walk where I would walk. Let your words bring healing, not harm. Let your eyes see those the world ignores. Let your heart break for what breaks mine. This is what it means to follow me, not merely with belief, but with embodiment. You are my body in the world. You are my witness, not in grand gestures, but in daily grace. When injustice overwhelms you, do not turn bitter. Turn to me. I am the God of justice, but also the God of mercy. Vengeance is not your burden to carry. Lay it at my feet. Fight not with weapons of man, but with truth and love and perseverance. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can. Hate cannot end hate, only love does. Let your battles be fought in prayer. Let your victory begin in surrender. Let your strength rise from worship. There is more power in a knee bowed before me than in 1,000 shouts of defiance. Heaven moves when my children pray. Angels are dispatched when faith arises. Chains break when praise is louder than pain. Do not underestimate what happens in the secret place. What you sow in silence will be shouted from the rooftops in due time. What you weep for in the dark will one day bloom in the light. Your tears water the soil of miracles. Your prayers shape destinies unseen. And when you face suffering, and you will, know that I am in it with you. I do not waste pain. I use it as fire that purifies, as pressure that forms diamonds, as soil that breaks to birth new life. I am near to the brokenhearted. I bind up wounds the world cannot see. I whisper hope when all seems lost. And when you think the story has ended, I begin a new chapter. You are part of a redemption bigger than you realize. Your life is a thread in a tapestry woven by eternal hands. You see the underside, knots and frays and threads that seem chaotic. But I see the design. I see the beauty emerging. I see the masterpiece complete. And though you may not yet understand the why, I ask you to trust the who. I am good, always, even when the storm rages, even when prayers seem unanswered, even when the silence lingers longer than expected. My love is not defined by circumstance. It is revealed in faithfulness. I have never left you. I never will. One day you will see the full picture. One day your eyes will open wide to all I was doing in the waiting. One day you will thank me not only for the answers, but for the delays, the detours, the doors I closed to lead you somewhere better. Until that day, live like heaven is near, because it is. Let your heart stay soft, let your soul stay hungry, let your lamp stay lit. I am coming, not just to rescue, but to reign. Not just to restore, but to reveal all things new. I will wipe away every tear. I will silence every fear. I will make the lion lie with the lamb. I will cause swords to be turned into plowshares. I will bring justice that is pure, peace that is unbreakable, and joy that knows no end. You will walk with me in gardens untamed by death. You will laugh without shadow. You will sing without sorrow. You will know me, not by faith alone, but by sight. You will be clothed in light, crowned with glory, seated with me forever. But until that trumpet sounds, do not stop running. Run with endurance the race marked out for you. Cast off every weight. Lay aside every sin. Fix your eyes on me, the author and finisher of your faith. Let nothing distract you. Let no lie convince you that you are unworthy. Let no wound keep you from worship. Let no fear stop your obedience. Keep going, child. You are closer than you think. Eternity is not far. The kingdom is at hand. And I am waiting, arms open, heart full, voice ready to speak your name once again. You are mine. You always have been, and I will never let you go. Words from my heart to yours, a call to endure, a promise to fulfill. My child, remember that you were created for love, formed with intention, and called by name into a life of purpose and peace in me. Before the foundation of the world, I knew you. Before your first breath, I dreamed of your life, your journey, your voice lifted in prayer, your tears carried in my hands. You are not an accident, not a passing shadow on this earth. You are light meant to shine, a reflection of heaven in a weary land. When the nights are long and your soul aches with questions, come to me. When you are unsure, when you feel you are not enough, when you do not know where to place your next step, come to me. You will not be turned away. You are never too messy for my mercy, never too distant for my embrace, never too broken for my restoration. I am not a silent God, nor am I a cold king. I am your shepherd, your father, your friend. I walk the valleys with you. I rejoice in your victories. I dwell with you in the waiting. I see the burdens you carry in secret, the decisions that weigh on your heart, the pain you do not always have the words to describe. And I say to you now, lay them down. Not in fear, but in faith. Not because you are losing something, but because you are gaining me. Let me be your anchor in chaos. Let me be your light when the world grows dim. Let me be your shield in battle, your strength in weakness, your joy in mourning. I am not far. I am not distant. I am here, closer than breath, deeper than sorrow, louder than doubt. Lift your eyes, beloved. You are not meant to walk with your head low. You are a child of the King. You are robed in righteousness. You are marked by heaven. Walk with boldness, not arrogance, but holy confidence in the one who walks beside you. There is a path ahead of you, a narrow road paved with grace. It may not always be easy. There will be moments of fire, moments of wind, moments of shadow, but each step is holy. Each trial is refining. Each delay is a divine appointment. Do not rush what I am shaping. You are being transformed from glory to glory, even when it feels slow. Do not compare your growth to others. Your journey is sacred. Their calling is not your calling. I do not measure success the way the world does. I look at the heart, at the motives, at the secret places where no one else sees. Be faithful there. Be consistent in the hidden. That is where power is born. When you feel like giving up, when the mountain feels too steep, when the wilderness feels endless, pause, breathe. Remember who walks beside you. I never asked you to climb alone. I never expected you to have all the answers. I only ask for your yes, your trust, your hand in mine. Let go of what weighs you down. You do not need to carry the world. You were not made to bear that burden. I carried the cross so you wouldn't have to carry condemnation. I wore the crown of thorns so you could wear the crown of life. I descended into the grave so you could rise into freedom. The enemy will try to convince you that your past defines you, that your pain disqualifies you, that your weakness will destroy you. But listen closely, child. He is a liar. I have already written your future, and it is filled with hope. I have already purchased your freedom, and it is eternal. I have already given you my spirit, and he will never leave you. You are stronger than you know, not because of who you are, but because of who I am in you. You are brave, not because you never fear, but because you choose to walk in faith. You are radiant, not because of what you wear, but because of the light I've placed inside you. Do not dim it. Do not hide it. Let it shine. Be kind even when others are cruel. Love even when it costs you. Serve even when you are unseen. Give even when you have little. Forgive even when it hurts. These are the seeds of eternity, the fruit that lasts, the mark of those who walk with me. You may never receive applause from men. The crowds may overlook you. The world may mock your convictions. But heaven sees. Angels rejoice. I smile. And on the day when all is revealed, when the last will be first and the meek shall inherit the earth, you will hear the words that matter most. Well done, good and faithful servant. Come and rest. Until that day, keep walking, keep trusting, keep loving. The harvest is coming. The breakthrough is near. The promise still stands. I have not forgotten you. I am not finished with you, and I will never forsake you. You are mine, forever. Words from my heart to yours, final whisper. And now, my beloved, as these words settle into your heart, let them take root. Let them grow into faith that cannot be shaken, into hope that does not fade, into love that conquers all. Let what I have spoken stir your spirit, awaken your purpose, and remind you once more that you were never walking alone. I have walked every step beside you, through the storm and through the stillness, through your questions and your praise. through the nights when you cried in silence and the days you danced in delight. I was there in your first breath, and I will be there in your last. And even then, it will not be the end. It will be your beginning. You are not forgotten, you are not forsaken, you are not abandoned. You are chosen, you are cherished, you are mine. So lift your eyes to heaven, and do not be afraid of what comes next. The story I write with your life is not over. There are still pages left to turn, songs left to sing, hearts yet to touch, grace still pouring out. What I have begun in you, I will finish. I am not a God of half promises or broken paths. I am faithful to the end. When the world grows darker, let your light shine brighter. When the noise of doubt surrounds you, return to my voice. When your soul feels tired, rest in me. When you feel joy, share it freely. When you are wounded, bring your pain to me, and I will make it holy. One day soon you will see me face to face. No veil, no shadow, just glory, just truth, just love that never ends. And in that moment, every fear will dissolve, every sorrow will vanish, every burden will be lifted, and I will welcome you, not with judgment, but with joy, not with cold silence, but with a celebration long prepared. For I have been waiting for you. I have watched you walk in faith. I have heard every prayer. I have counted every step, and I have loved you through it all. So until that day, keep going, keep loving, keep hoping, and remember always, you are mine and I am coming soon.